If you're test automation expert, you wanted to verify images with automations, probably it's painful task in your area. But worry not, I'm coming up with this video where I'm going to show you how we will verify or test any images which is present on web-based applications or desktop-based applications with the help of AI. Consider a scenario where you're verifying e-commerce website where you can find it out tons of video or images. To verify these images, doing one by one will take a lot of time of your resources, where our resource might get fed up by doing this type of tedious or repetitive testing. To avoid this, here we can utilize testRigor. testRigor is AI-based tool which is helping our testers to verify these images or the screenshots which we have captured in previous executions. So we can do both. We do have both possibilities. We'll see in detail in this video. If you wanted to learn more about test triggers and their capabilities, feel free to refer my entire test trigger playlist. If you want any training or consulting related to test triggers, always reach out to me. We'll be happy to guide you. Coming back to the topic, in this video, we'll do visual testing with the help of test trigger. To start with this, we'll create a test case. We'll provide the name as visual testing, and here we'll add entire script. First, I wanted to verify the previous screenshots or previous executions result if it is matching with the in previous executions or not. I will write here compare screen as the first actions. Next will be compare screenshots to previous version. Another script is compare screen to previous version with all elements of 1%, 2% or 3%, treating error as minor. Consider we have a scenario where the image got slightly changed. In that case, we are allowing the users to verify not exactly same image which is generated in previous executions. However, we can use or provide some differences to be also ignored. So these differences can be with 1%, 2%, entirely up to you. So in this scenario, I will just add compare screen with just copy and paste this previous version with allowance of 2%, treating error as minor. Next will be, I will just copy and paste. You will add screen. Next will be compare screen to previous version, treating error as minor. We are not allowing any differences. So these two scenarios are present. Let me save it and run this. Until I'll just add different name. I'm just updating the previous one. It will start executing it. Once execution is done, we'll get entire result. So first it will start with taking snap of previous screen. Do the comparisons. If it is mapping or if it is matching, it will give us the result. While doing the comparisons of screenshots of the previous versions, it was not able to detect it. Let me go to this one. I'm updating the executions. As of now, I don't want it. Save and retest. It will start executions. And here we will see execution has been started and we are able to get the entire result. So this is my image where we'll have this entire image. It will do the comparisons and even you can see it is allowing the allowance of 1%, treating error as minor, and that's it. we are done. Now I wanted to save this image in my local folder with the name image test. Once this image will be stored, what we will do, we'll navigate it to the test data. Inside the test data, we'll add the name saved screenshots, and from here add file. Variable name will be saved screenshots, and I will upload the exactly same image. We'll add it, and now our test data is ready. After that, I wanted to modify this test case. Post modifications, this is how my test case will looks. Here we'll save and do the test. This time we are verifying with the stored information in test data. To verify the stored images, we have to just upload into test data, and from there we will call it. This time also we'll get exactly same result what we received last time. We'll go to the test cases and see the results. We'll have testing passed successfully. It also verifies screens to stored value with the saved screenshots, which is good enough in terms of testing. It means we are not just comparing with the existing screenshots, we are also verifying from the present test data. Along with that, we can also do some other modifications or do some other testing. Consider this image. This image also contains some logo, right side as well as left side. If you wanted to verify that logo, you can also do it. Here we have to just go to this script. Within the script, we have to just write check that page contains a logo at top left corner. Along with that, you have to just write using AI because it's required when we are verifying for the images. Exactly same way, we'll just copy and paste top right corner using AI. Once you save the script, it will also verify or do the verifications of the images which we have within our websites, which is very interesting to use it. Coming back to the topic where we are talking about severity. Severity will have four folds where we can add severity parameters that allowed values are minor, major, critical, or blocker. The default value is critical, which marks the test cases as failed. Similarly, there is options to use the allowance where clause a minimum acceptable difference in percentage. Any difference below this value will be ignored. You may need to experiment with these parameters to make your automations running successfully. To conclude this, we started with testing of images, doing the executions of previous or doing the comparisons of previous run. Along with that, we are giving the allowance ratios of differences 1%, 2%, 3% according to your projects you can provide. Here we are also giving the severity label, what type of severities we can define, which we have discussed. If we have received screenshots which we wanted to verify under the test data, that also can be done using testRigor. Apart from that, if web page or website contains images, that can also be verified with the help of testRigor. So that's all from this video. Hope you enjoyed the content. If you think so this will be useful, don't forget to share within your circle. If you have any queries, questions, reach out to me with comments or via email ID. Here, this is a part of testRigor series. If you wanted to learn any specific topic which is not covered yet in the playlist, feel free to add in the comment sections. We'll be happy to create videos on those topics. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in next video.